3, 2, 1.
What is this? What is this shit with the drawing cards?
The what?
What are you doing with? What is this cards?
I don't know. I was at the Walmart and I was trying to pick out a game for a gift, and I rode by it, and I was like, you know what? Instead of sitting there looking at questions from, Am I Garbage? What's the name of the show? Is it?
You're garbage. Can you hand me a Blue Moon Bossarito? Ask for a Margarito. A Blue Moon. It's a high noon.
Yeah.
Because beer's not hip anymore. It's the Celsius. You want one, boss?
Well, I've got a. Actually, I'll keep one out.
Yes, sir.
So when I finish it.
Thanks. High noon. Boss man.
But I was like, yeah. Instead of sitting there watching Are You Garbage, fast forwarding to the questions they ask that they get, I said maybe. And I saw this box, and I was like, well, maybe these will have good questions in there.
Never have I ever. Okay, I've heard it.
Yeah, so instead of saying never have I ever, we just say, oh, hey, have
I've
you
done
ever,
this and that.
Yeah, you ever spent mine, Joe?
I know a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
And a whole lot of nothing.
So I figured if there was empty days, I didn't know at the time. I mean, I'd never seen it, but I was like, well, possibly it might come in handy.
Well, that's pretty cool. I was just kidding on the jail thing. I've never been there before.
You got something?
I was just thinking, why was there the tarp in the back of your SUV and your back seats folded down?
Oh, that's where we put all like the luggage stuff.
Y'all going out of town or?
Yeah.
Okay. I was sketching out a little bit. Like, what are you doing with this tarp? Are you moving a dead body or something?
No.
I'm on to you.
She likes to just have the tarp down.
Whoa, where y'all going, huh?
Port St. Joe.
It's
like in the knee. Did you know? Have you ever heard the curve called the knee?
No.
Just found out when the two hurricanes came through, like back to back last year, sometime. They kept saying, "Oh, it's coming right into the knee."
It's moving up to the knee. It's about to pound the scrotum so hard. The scrotum
straight into the knee pit
of Florida.
Do you call the back of your knee the knee pit, like you called the armpit?
No, but I guess I should. It makes sense. But when I used to be skinny, it actually was a pit. See, even now I can feel like this hole. It's kind of a pit. It's a pit in the underarm.
It's like the damn in Star Wars when they got him on the edge of the ship and about to throw him into the little sand pit thing.
Yeah, it's not that deep or
deep and violent.
Yeah, it's just
I like
casual.
My pits deep and violent. But
so y'all going to Florida?
Gonna go to Florida. It's supposedly like a good fishing place. Yeah, supposedly good fishing. It's like a little nature area.
Y'all never catch shit down there.
No. I'll tell you.
Good luck at Port St. Joe though, right in the knee.
Right in the knee.
Right there in the knee. Hey, are you a psychopath if you take like slices of bread out of the center of the loaf when you get them out?
Do you like push it out like a?
No, I just reach in.
Leave the rind square.
No. You're supposed to reach in and take some of the bread out the middle, like the fluffiest, freshest bread.
No.
But what I do do
is I'll open it up and I'll take the little. Oh, what do you call that last piece of the bread? That first little piece? Because what I do is just immediately slide that and let it fall down the bag. Then I'll just start with the second two, and then when that piece meets with the equal and opposite piece at the bottom, that's when I know it's time to throw them away.
Nah, but you gotta reach in the bag, grab some bread out the middle of the loaf. It's extra soft, fluffy.
It's like the first 10 slices have a nice little arm.
Yeah, and
nice
the slices are kind of bigger, a little bigger in the center. You gotta try it. It's the best.
When you were a kid and you ate cereal, did they still have the toys? Just like open toys at the bottom of the box?
Yeah,
or was it scanned?
I was really young.
Yeah.
But there's the stuff like that for a while. A bunch of little cheap toys, something you'd find in those quarter machines that you never see anymore.
Yeah, my parents would get so pissed because I would, as soon as I got home, I would open up the bag and just shove my unwashed hand straight to the bottom and start feeling around for the toy in there. And
you hands dirty.
Yeah, whatever I was doing, as soon as the box hit the thing, I just open it up and probably touch every piece of cereal in that box trying to find the toy.
Well, I hope it was worth it.
It was probably lead covered.
The little freaking lead toy.
A little Chinese lead toy.
That's that sounds exciting, but I do the cinnamon French toast crunch.
French toast.
But I don't eat cereal anymore. I just eat a couple eggs.
You cook eggs?
Shit, yeah.
You cooking like every morning? What's your morning routine like? When you get up in the morning, what do you...
Well, that depends.
Do you get at a reasonable time? Say, you know what? I've got 45 minutes. I'll make my eggs. So.
That depends. If I feel like cooking or not.
Yeah.
Man, I roll with some thugs, man. No, just kidding. But these guys I work with, we hang out at the shop, then we always go to Quick Trip and get stuff. Their kitchen's actually pretty good.
Yeah, I like Quick Trip.
Those grilled cheeses are pretty nice, and they're
right up the road,
like less than $5.
Right up the road,
Quick Trip.
Yeah, they got the chorizo, egg, and cheese, like burrito. Oh my god.
Oh, it's good.
Yes. Yeah, it's very good. I usually get 2. I don't even need 2. But the fatness in me is like, get 2, you bastard.
Man, I would usually do that a few times a week, but sometimes I would make something. I would be a couple eggs with some toast, maybe some slices of ham with some cheese, and it would be my breakfast sandwich.
That's usually what I do. If I'm cooking like an eggs, I put like some ham, 2 slices of cheese. I'm a big cheese fan. So we were with my wife's uncle, and
what's his name?
Bo. He's an immigrant. They came in when he was like 14 years old from Switzerland, and
Uncle Bo.
So they would have all this, and he liked like delis, like stuff. Well, you ever heard of? He's kind of sounded like Christopher Walken too, and he's like, you ever heard of this kind of cheese? I was like, no, man. I love cheese, man. I can eat blocks of it. But I'm talking about cheddar.
Blocks
mostly
of cheddar.
Mostly cheddar. I could eat cheese all day. We're coming over to his house. We're going to eat dinner with him. He said, I went to the market and I bought all these cheeses. This is a German deli. I was like, oh, hell yeah. It's like 12 different kinds of cheese. I found I liked one of them. I said, when I said I like cheese,
I only like certain amount.
So I
Certain
could eat
kind of cheese.
I could eat a block of this one kind of cheese, not fucking goat milk from the Himalayas and shit like that.
Not this shit that smells like a foot. Smells like a foot, man.
Yeah, one of them did.
I like plenty of cheeses, but there's some I don't like. I don't like the Munster cheese for some reason. My dad loves it.
Monster.
I don't like the Gouda.
The Gouda.
The Gouda.
Actually,
I don't really like
that
the
one.
smoked Gouda one. I don't know.
Yeah.
Swiss is okay.
Swiss, yeah, it's a little dry.
But you know, that American cheese, it just hits right, man. On a sandwich, grilled cheese with the eggs, even a burrito, breakfast or not breakfast burrito, you know, like American cheese.
Oh, did you know that, there's certain kinds of cheese has the, on the label, it said, with 5% milk. Cheese is supposed to have a lot of milk in it. Or something like that. Or made from milk. I don't know. But it's actually, you can't put it on there. That means that most cheese that you eat is like 90-something% just made up of who knows what the hell. It's not even real cheese. Or what it's supposed to be real cheese. Like,
well, I think they put a lot of ingredients into the milk to make the cheese. I don't know though. I'm not a cheese expert.
It's something.
But it's lots of ingredients. I mean, there is vegan cheese, it still has all that shit in it. Just no milk or some shit.
It's milk from the man. It's
bull
milk.
I might try that sometime. Try some vegan cheese.
I'm gonna try some bull milk cheese.
That sounds fucking rich. I want extra of that on a Philly cheesesteak.
Yeah.
Damn straight. But yeah, I take bread from the center loaf, and cheese is important with the sandwiches of any kind.
I don't think you may be the first person I've ever met that starts from the center of the loaf.
Hey, I don't always do that. I look at it as like cheating, but sometimes I cheat.
I want some of that.
Oh, I'm so bad. That should be like family confessions. We do like sometimes I take bread from the center of the loaf because it's extra soft and fluffy.
I want some of that.
It's just slightly fresher, you know. It's fresh.
Little Manny Fresh.
Yeah.
But
don't hear from much of them anymore. They fell off.
Have you ever
Poor Lil Wayne? Never have I ever.
Lil Wayne's been. I haven't heard much from him.
Yada 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 yada.
He sounds like Miley Cyrus now.
Yeah.
I was over in Saudi Arabia.
That's why he didn't get the Super Bowl.
Yeah, he was all pissed too. Like, yeah.
I didn't know this, but they do try to get like artists local to the city where the Super Bowl is being held. So Lil Wayne, from New Orleans.
From the Ward 9.
And I know next year it's going to be in California, LA or something, and they're trying to get Metallica to play. They're not going to play because they're not really playing. It would all be fake playing.
Yeah.
And they were like, no, we're not doing a Super Bowl, man.
We're not some display.
I totally forgot, but 2027 Super Bowl's here in Atlanta.
Really?
Yeah, we should start saving up for tickets. We should actually try to buy some tickets now, or see how much they are.
I think it would be easier to Ocean 12 and sneak into it.
You're probably right.
Than
Well, if you got money, like, you could just buy them, but we could. It's
That's my problem.
It's Ocean's 11. That's the original one.
That's why I need more subscribers so I can go to Super Bowls and report.
Yeah. Give us a like and subscribe so I can go to the Super Bowl. I'll tell you guys all about it.
Yes.
I bet. No, we need to go to the one in Atlanta. We're from Atlanta, you see. Atlanta, Georgia.
The A, the T, the LANTA.
I'm going to grab this Slim Jim.
Yeah, man.
I've been eating beef jerky, just snacking on it at work, and it's great.
Sometimes what I'll do, I'll get a Bang Energy.
Ah.
You don't like the Bangs?
I don't do the energy drinks, man.
No energy drink at all?
I don't really do them. Nah, man.
What about coffee?
I've been doing like a small cup of coffee in the morning at work only because it's sitting out. The pot's always sitting out, and it's been fucking cold lately. And it's still dark when I go to work. I hate that.
Do you have to do like sugar and cream in it?
Yeah, it's all right there. You just kind of like pour a cup if you want. Pot's on.
I used to. There was this one job I worked at, and this dude was the quintessential like rednecks. Like always just pissy. He'd throw out. I'm like, fuck, man, you ain't got to be like this, you know. You can just. I go in there. I mean, you know, I joke around and everything, and he's like, and just completely devoid of anything that resembled. I'm enjoying my life. But there was a coffee in there. I was, hey, kid. Hey, man, we got any cream or sugar in there? He's like, what are you, some of a fag? And I'm like, no, just kind of like creamer and sugar. He just drink the fucking coffee if you want some. Or not, don't drink it. So from that day forward.
So you tell him to quit being a dick?
So I was like, well, I guess I'm going to drink black coffee because apparently...
You should have just said, okay, I'll ask someone more competent. Someone who's not a dick and hates their life.
But yeah, you can tell it's been up for like 3 days on meth. He was just...
Whoa.
Just, like I said... Just,
bombshell accusation here.
No, I'm pretty sure.
Can't be
and
wrong
the location
about
it was in, with the counties that are next to it, it is not uncommon. But
what counties?
One of them's called Crawford. Yeah, Crawford County. It's very meth friendly, I would imagine.
Very meth friendly.
It was back then.
I thought, like, is this in Georgia?
Yeah.
Damn, yeah, I know.
Yeah, middle Georgia area.
There's one neighboring county here that's supposed to be really bad with it.
Yeah.
And that's why the cops are always up there. Round 53. 53-400. 53-400 US 19. Right here. I love just shouting out numbers, and I know what they mean. But someone listening, perhaps, they just sound like random numbers. Blue 42.
Now, when you give directions to somebody, do you tell them the highway name? Or do you be like, oh, man, you go up here, the second red light, take a right, you're going to see Church's Chicken on the right, the next road after Church's. Or you like, go
I try to
mile,
be
115, you'll see Highway 87, and it's right down there.
I try to be specific. I remember this one lady. I was at the red light, and she was actually like, hey. She was in the car next to me. She's like, hey. She was an elderly lady. She's like, do you know how to get to 400? I just said, yes. You just turn right at this light up here, and you go, and you'll see Highway 400, north and south. And I often wonder if she made it. She was, like I said, elderly. I'm
3
like,
days later.
Hope those directions were good. But yeah, 3 days later, I'm going to see elderly woman gone missing in North Forsyth County.
The Amber Alerts. Your phone's gonna start beeping. Be on the lookout. Elderly woman. She has dementia. It's not supposed to be out. You ever see those alerts? Like the old man? Yeah. Like every now and then, the focus on XYZ or whatever. And they're like, my father got out. He's not supposed to be out. He might not remember.
That only happens to crazy people in the city, not out here.
Not out. No.
It's a little more hectic down there.
The
Lots of
suburbs.
crazies.
Yeah.
And there's plenty of elderly running around, but hey, if she was not supposed to be driving, at least she asked for directions.
Wonder what the percentage of elderly that are riding out there aren't really supposed to be riding out there. Like every 1 out of 10 people you pass have no idea what the fuck they're doing at that moment in time, and they just somehow escaped and is walking through Walmart, don't know what the hell they're doing. Just ooh, where's the CD section?
Oh my gosh, making me feel old here. Yeah, I'm from the 1900s. Big deal.
1900s.
Big freaking deal. But never have I ever
Yes.
gone to Best Buy and got my car stereo fixed.
Car stereo fix. I like the little service part.
They used to be great at that. You get your head unit upgraded.
Yeah.
And it'll show the little digital waves when you turn it on. Tiny little screen.
Yeah.
That was beautiful.
Like a 1/4 inch by something. There's like a little dolphin jumping out of.
Why do these cars nowadays have a big friggin' screen? And you control everything on the friggin' screen.
Because we need it. We need the latest and the greatest.
Is it the greatest, though? Is it? Let's take a survey.
Oh, that's pretty damn great.
Let's take a survey, Earth, and see what the poll is. You should Google it.
Ladies and gentlemen, do you want the latest technology, big-ass screen like a Tesla?
Do you want a big, flat touch screen in your car or some knobs and dials?
Oh, the first time I learned to drive, I just got my learner's license, and my mom was wanting to go down to the store. It's like 8 o'clock at night, kind of like a little bit like right now. So I mean, you need your headlights on.
Yeah, I used to do runs like that for my mom a lot.
She wanted some damn cigarettes, so I was like, "Oh, come on, Mom, let me drive. All right, me and my friend are in the car. And she's in the passenger seat. He's in the back. I said, "Come on, man, let's ride." So it's called the Black Cat. That was the name of the out in Crawford County. It was just this block building, and you can get probably anything there.
Sounds rough.
Yeah, it's a shady spot.
Sounds a bit sketchy, bit rough for the roughnecks.
So I was like, "Let me drive." All right, but nobody taught me how to dim the lights. So we're driving down the road, and the first person I'm passing, I said, "I don't know what the hell I'm doing." So I reach over. This is back when it was like a knob, and you pull the knob out for on and push it for off. So I reach over there and turn the fucking lights off. And we just pass this car, completely dark. My mom jumps over there. "What the hell are you doing?" Grabs the wheels, trying to hold the wheel. I said, "Well, doing all this shit ain't going to help me out." I said, "Let me just pass this motherfucker, then you can show me." I said, I still got it because I got enough light from them, but yeah.
Still got it.
She freaked the hell out, snatching at the wheel. "What are you doing?"
Don't do that.
She's, "All I wanted was a pack of Marlboro Lights." But, yeah. So from that day forward, when I got in the car, well, not now. I mean, that's going to, imagine getting in somebody's car right now and be like, "Hey, man, can you show me how to work the lights?"
Imagine me driving home right now with the brights, the LED brights. I'll be blinded. These lights nowadays are too much. It's very annoying seeing those really bright lights at like 6 a.m. driving to work.
But from the little dashes, the big screens, just lighting their face up. You can just look over and look at them.
No, I mean the headlights.
Oh yeah, they got some now that are just
They
ridiculous.
blind me.
Blinded
Maybe I got
by
astigmatism.
mm-hmm.
Some kind of stigma.
The stigma.
But it's so annoying with the car behind me, and I see the just shining in the back of my mirror like the light of the Lord.
It used to piss me off. So what I would do is I would try to work my mirrors and try to get them to shine back. I don't know if it ever worked, but I would like move my mirrors. I would move all my mirrors and try to get them to
like some Indiana Jones shit.
Yeah, to reflect
like
back.
All the mirrors will reflect the beam of light into the fucking driver's face,
yes.
And they'll crash.
Like, yes, fuck you.
Oh man, I like that. I like that metaphor too. People have worked magic with mirrors. I mean, they almost perfectly reflect light.
I used to make lines disappear on the mirrors.
Lines?
It was a little magic trick I had. You give me $1 bill and I can...
Okay, that's inappropriate. This is a PG fucking podcast, James.
PG!
None of that toot.
The toot. I mean, I do a little toot now. But that smoky white devil is no longer in my life. Have you seen that video?
No.
He said, I will not freebase cocaine. He's like, well, I'll have a couple beers. You know, but when I get home from work, I want a couple beers. But that smoky white devil is no longer in my life. I'll tell you right now. I'll do a little toot, but freebase cocaine, never. He's basically named everything else, but he was like, that smoking white devil. That was funny.
Yeah, it's really bad for you. And unless you're like rich and just have a shitload, like you're just gonna want more and more and more and more.
Then you die at 27.
Then you join the 27 club and you have a white lighter in your pocket. I heard that's why white lighters are bad luck.
All of them have white lighters?
No, not all of them, but I think more than one. I think Kurt Cobain did and someone else in the 27 club. See, me being in my 30s and like seeing the tube nowadays, all these celebrities are like 20 something. These celebrities are way younger. I'm like, oh my God, these people, they're so rich in their 20s. And I'm still here like freaking nothing but a fucking mortgage.
Just drinking energy drinks and taking grocery store hard-on pills.
I don't know about that.
Oh man, so me and a friend of mine, we were going to Six Flags. Well, we were going to Six Flags with my brother-in-law and my sister. Yeah, I think that's what it was. But we're on the way, and we're like, oh man, we were wanting to get like something to get your heart going and get feeling good because we were about to ride a bunch of roller coasters. I guess back then we always felt we needed assistance, so we had absolutely nothing. So we stop at a gas station on the way there, and we pick up these little ginseng energy things, the little bottles that you pour into a drink or whatever. We're like, you know what? If we get about, I don't know, 5 or 10 a piece, and then get a big Coke, mix them in there, we should get a little rush, and we get on these rides, and yeah, fucker. But unfortunately for me, it didn't happen to him. But we got the Batman ride. There's a Six Flags. But there's a little show that they do that shows, the Batmobiles and the explosions, all this shit. They do a little show for you, and then you can go ride the ride. Oh my God. They start the show, and I said, I gotta use the restroom. The show's about like 30, 40 minutes. They finished the show, come up to the restroom. I'm still on there. I mean, I am just straight water. Just. They said, "You all right in there?" I said, "Y'all no, y'all go ride the ride." Then they went and rode the ride. Come back, I was still in there just shitting my brains out. Just, I was like, you know what? That's the last. That is actually the last time I ever had a form of ginseng. Yeah, I definitely didn't get the rush.
Don't
Don't
do shots of it, or you'll get the shits.
Yeah,
you'll get geeked up with the shits.
It's like sitting on the toilet with your jaws working. You're like,
yeah.
it was like violent. I mean, just
that was some Jeff Daniels face from Dumb and Dumber.
Yeah, that's what it sounded like.
That was good. Well, the shit brains. Well, that's all, folks.
Yeah, that was interesting experience. I learned a lesson that day.
Yeah, it's pretty hardcore.
Yeah.
Well, I think we can end on the shit note. The brown
note.
We can end on that because I'm getting this really important email here.
Yeah?
No, never mind. It's spam. Why am I've been getting these texts with these toll road fines. I pay them every time and they just keep texting me. No, just kidding.
Oh, yeah, I've been getting some like...
It's a scam, I think.
Yeah.
Why are people so rude to phone scammers? Like, they're just doing their job.
I don't know. You ever see about...
They're just doing their job, bro. It's like,
please
don't be mad at me. I just hate you white devils.
My name is actually Michael.
I scam.
They come with American names too, and you're like, that is not your fucking name.
Yeah, that's not their name.
Like, hello, my name is Tommy.
That's not their name or profession or intentions. But yeah, we can end on that note.
Ladies and gentlemen. But hell yeah, man. Ladies and gentlemen, John Farmer, James Wilson, please like, subscribe, share, comment, definitely comment. Let us know. There's definitely what was our question of the day?
How many ginseng shots you take before you shit your brains out?
That's the new ice challenge.
Yeah.
You sit around as a family and keep drinking ginseng.
You hear that? You hear that? TikTok, get busy.
Yes, the first one to shit their brains out loses.
Everyone.
No, the question was the technology. Do you like technology or do you like just old school, simple push button radio and a gear shifter?
Digital or analog?
There we go.
In the car.
Yeah. But outside of that, yeah, we are love every one of you. Like, subscribe, comment, went over that. Anything?
That's all. You summed it up nicely.
Yeah, right. Well, we'll see you on the next one.
Peace.
Peace.
Peace. I hit that button.